Hello, you're live again. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm Nicolle Host. Thanks for joining me. Let's go and tag our friends. Remind them that we are on now. Yeah, the usuals. If you're new here, we normally come on and go on and tag our friends so that they don't miss out. Rather, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tag some of my friends so that they don't miss out. Today, we're going to talk about mental health because it's Mental Health Awareness Week. And we're going to talk about more on the side of abuse, emotional abuse, domestic violence, and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know whether my co-host will be joining me. We're yet to find out. I hope she does. Cool. Okay, I'm going to go on my phone and see whether I can tag some of my friends. I hope you guys have been keeping well and looking after yourselves. Okay, who can we tag? Anything that comes up first. So yeah, today we're going to talk about mental health, mental awareness, more of like abuse, domestic abuse, stuff like that. Because those are some of the things that we don't talk about much yet, and for some reason, as crazy as it sounds. So cool. Here we are. I'll just tag a few people, then we'll get on with it. So there we are. I've tagged the first people that came up. Okay, if you come on, do say hello. Hi. Unfortunately, I don't know who that is, but thank you. Thank you. Yeah, if you join, say hello. Tell me where you're joining from. Tell me your name. Sometimes I don't get to see who it is. But I also like the whole surprise later on when I'm reading the comments. Like, oh, that's who it was. I like that too. So yeah. Well, we want to talk about abuse. A lot of us go through it and we never talk about it. It's so easy to advise your friends, tell them what to do or not to do. But when it comes to us, And unfortunately, the more successful looking you are, the more likely you're being abused and you can't talk about it really bad. Or the more like strong or resilient you seem, the more you just tolerate things you really are not supposed to. So we're going to talk about, abuse, more so like domestic violence, domestic abuse. We're not going to go so deep. We're just going to go on to how you can deal with some things, how you can look after yourself, right? But if you want us to go deeper than today, we don't mind. So, okay, cool. So that's the topic today. For today, I did prepare some notes, but they are handwritten, so I don't have it on digital form. Where am I gonna put my notes? I think that will do. So yeah, do say hello, do say hello, do say hello. Put it there next to my button. Yeah, tag your friends and tell them you're on. So I don't know that Yvette will be joining me. I thought she was gonna join me. I'm not so sure. It would be nice to have her on. Cool. We're live. I'm Nicolle Host. I'm with you today. We're going to talk about mental health, mental awareness. So, a lot of us do go through a lot of abuse and we have no idea that you're in a relationship being manipulated and stuff, and you have no idea that it's not even good for you. When you come out of it years later, or you listen to your friends carefully and your family, the people who are important to you, You think, oh, yeah, actually, I don't think this is good for me. But because you've been manipulated so much, you won't realize. Some of us are in relationship with sociopaths. I've been there, done that. If you're in a relationship with a sociopath, you don't know you're in an abusive thing. Sometimes you really don't. Sometimes you do. You think, okay, maybe I am, but most of the time you don't. They manipulate you so much. They make sure they isolate you from all your friends. They have clever ways of doing it. You'll never know it was them. If you told them anything, if you ever told them anything about your friends, say you told them, oh, my friend, I don't know, Yvette does this and this, they're just listening. They're just listening. Everything you say to a sociopath will be used against you one day. They are all ears and being supportive, but it will be used against you. So when they're ready to pounce, then that's when they'll start saying, oh, but if that did this to you, but I don't know what, they start reminding you of the bad things about your friend. And you're thinking, yeah, actually, she did that to me. And they'll be like, why are you tolerating sad things? Why would you be with such a person? You keep on listening. By the time you realize you don't have friends, you're not close to your family anymore, you're not close to anybody, you just have them. And you get to a point where you think and believe that they're the only person who cares for you. You can't live without them. If you're depending on them financially too, you are in a total fix. They have ways of making you like depend on them financially too, even if you have your own hassles. It could be even a debt. They could loan you money or get you out of debt. It could be anything. So yeah, I want us to be aware of such things. And today we'll talk about how to come out of such a relationship, abusive relationship. Cool. I still don't know where my co-host is, Yvette. I don't know what's happened. It could be a miscommunication somewhere or lost chat or anything. But if you're joining, say hello to me so that I don't feel too lonely. Say hello and where you're joining from. I think this one was from Maxim. Thank you, Maxim. Thank you. Yeah, so that's the topic for today. I did prepare some notes, but like I say, they are handwritten, they're not in digital form, so that will be a little bit awkward. So you're going to learn how to make a choice. Yeah? Make a choice to make a choice. They're hard to make. Sometimes it's not easy, but you've got to make choices. Yeah. Just hiding and pretending and thinking that it will go away doesn't do it. You have to make a choice to make a choice. Cool. And that's the hardest thing ever to do. Make a choice to make a choice. Don't pretend that things are not happening. Just don't go there hoping that it will just disappear. You have to face your fears and you have to deal with things. Notice your emotion, notice your feelings around the person probably who are abusing you. If it's not physical yet, if it's more of like psychological, emotional, are you becoming resentful? Are you always angry? Are you becoming detached? You need to recognize all those feelings and know what you want to do next. Human response usually is flee, fight. Yeah, those are the first response that comes to us, and freeze. So what are you going to do? Are you just going to freeze and stay in that relationship, or you're going to work on it, make it work, or it's time for you to leave? Right? Those are some of those hard choices you have to make. You have to make a choice to make a choice for a happier you. Cool. Do say hello when you join and tag your friends too, so that I know I'm not here on my own. Cool. So those are the first things you want to do. Make a choice to make a choice. So what I want you to do if you're in an abusive relationship is talk to yourself and know what is the next stage. What is the next stage if you're going to leave, or what is the next stage in staying in a relationship? You have to understand that. What are you going to do? Are you leaving? Are you staying? How are you going to do it? Do you have a support system on leaving or staying? Yeah, those are some of the questions you have to ask yourself in an abusive relationship, right? We tolerate so many things. Our parents taught us kuvumilia. It's the wrong way of dealing with things. you familiar and you're not doing anything, you're not trying to be assertive and voice your concerns, you're just there being abused and stuff. And that's why we end up with people in body bags when it's too late. You want to start doing things now. Am I leaving? And if I'm staying, are things going to change? Are they going to change right now? Or I'll just wait until I'm dead and I've left my kids on my own. That's what I'm saying. Make a choice to make a choice. You have to make those tough decisions. And you have to realize that it won't be easy. It won't be easy. There's a lot of things you need to do. It's not going to be an easy journey at all. Cool. If you're just joining, please say hello to me. Then I know you're on here with us. Thank you. So, cool. So the next point is to ask yourself that question. What are you going to do? And then how are you going to do it? This is why you need a really strong support system. You need your family there. You need your close friends. If you are not in good terms, maybe this is the time of just trying to reconnect with people. You can't go it alone. You can't do it alone. It's so important for us to talk about these things. We want to stop all the stigma of just because you look strong and you look, I don't know, successful, or you are this and that, and we don't expect those things to be happening to you. And just because you're in those situations, you don't feel comfortable telling people, you don't want to lose face and stuff. No, we have to talk about our mental well-being. There's no point of living if you're not going to enjoy life. We are told that 50% of our happiness depends on our personality, on our character, our attitude to life. Yeah, are we resilient? Those are some of those things that make us happy. Yeah, because we're in pursuit of happiness. That's what life is about. We're always pursuing happiness, But it all depends on our character. And our character, it can be natural. You got it by nature, where you're resilient by nature, happy, go-getter by nature and stuff. But sometimes you have to work on these things. Sometimes you have to nurture some of these things. Yeah, cool. Cool. So yeah, do ask yourself, what are you going to do? How are you going to do it? Do you need a support system? If you need help, go for help. Don't try and go it alone at all. It's never the best thing to do. Yeah. Okay. And then the next thing you need to know is what you'll need, who will you chat with, what you need. Who will you chat to? Who are you comfortable telling things about your life? What are some of the things you will need if you are living an abusive relationship or planning to stay and work on it? What do you need? Yeah. Do you need money? Is it money that is making you stay? Those are some of the questions you'll have to ask yourself. And then the people you need to chat to, who are the people you trust? Is it your spiritual, shall I call them mentor or something? Is it your family? Who are you going to chat to during these times when you're making that tough decision? Right? Cool. So if you're just joining in, you're talking about mental health, mental awareness. It's Mental Awareness Week. I think it's a national thing in UK. I'm not so sure whether it's worldwide. And that's why we are on here. And you're talking about being in an abusive relationship and seeing whether you're staying and making it work or you're leaving. Yeah, that's what you're talking about if you're just joining. When you're joining, do say hello to me, please. Thank you. So remember that everything matters. Everything in life that you do matters. Your choices matter. Yeah, everything matters. especially when it comes to your well-being, the people you surround yourself with, the things you eat, the things you read, yeah, how you go on about life, every single thing matters. Your finances matter. Yeah. Everything matters. So look after yourself. I can't emphasize this enough. Look after yourself. It's not easy. It's not easy, but you've got to do it. Yeah. So if you're in an abusive relationship with somebody, let's say a sociopath, they're really manipulative. They make you believe that they are your whole world and you've got to stay. They'll do horrible things to you, but they know how to give you just enough love for you to stay. And we're told that people don't mind pain, and they keep on staying and staying until that day when the pain will exceed pleasure, the pleasure they're giving you. That's when you know, okay, time to choose, time to leave this. So during this time, these are the times when you get abused a lot. This person gives you just enough love for you to stay. So one day they're like, oh, they beat the hell out of you. And the next day they're like, oh, I love you so much. I can't live without you. And you're thinking, oh, this guy is so sweet. He's brought you flowers. Oh, he's so nice. I can't leave him. Look at the way he treats me. And you keep on staying and staying. Yeah. But unfortunately, for us as human beings, we wait until that point when the pain is unbearable. When it exists, the pleasure, that's when you start living abusive relationship. So yeah, do look after yourselves, my darling. Do not stay. Your mental well-being is so important. I always say you're not good to anybody if you're not looking after yourself. You're not good to your children. You're not good to the society at large. You're not good at all to anybody. So do look after yourself. And we'll touch about on how we can do that, some of the ways we can do that. Cool. Yeah. If you're just joining, do say hello, please. So I want us to learn on how we can empower ourselves to make life-changing decisions with confidence. There we go. Yeah, we need to empower ourselves to make life-changing decisions because the society is really judgmental. People don't leave abusive relationships because of that. What will the society say? Oh, I bragged about this big wedding and now I have to leave it. We spend so much money on it. No, 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 no. Empower yourself, make decisions that are suitable for you, that are good for you and your children where it applies. So yeah, cool. Empower yourself to make life-changing decisions by the things you read, by the people you surround yourself with, yeah, and financially too. Because when you are good financially, you're not gonna stay there and and watch things just unfold until we find you in a body bag. So yeah, cool. Empower yourself to make life-changing decisions. Surround yourself with appropriate people, appropriate things. Cool. So apparently what happens in life is that we need to know where we are at ourselves, what stage in life we are at. That state, it matters. Because when you're in your 20s, you're still excited about life. You have all these things you're looking forward to. So some things don't matter. You're in this abusive relationship. You think, oh, he loves me, and you stay. Oh, things will work out, and you stay. So it's really important for us to know where we are at. When you're in our 30s, then we are more like, oh, I want to settle down. I want to settle down. So you've noticed somebody is abusive. You've noticed somebody is not good for you, but you stay just because you've reached that settling down time. Society is settling down time. So that's why I say it's important to know what stage of life you are in, yeah, to make proper decisions, proper life-changing decisions. When you're in your 40s now, this is the time when you're thinking, you're questioning things. Oh, okay, did I do the right course? Did I choose the right person for myself? That's the stage where we question ourselves a lot more, In our 50s, we're starting to, like feel more confident and empowered with our lives. So it is important to know what stage you are in as you make that decision about your emotional well-being, your mental well-being. Hi, I've seen some people just joined in. Do say hello. I'm missing my co-host today. When I'm on my own, I just feel like, oh, lonely. So do say hello, please. Do say hello and ask questions or anything at all. Okay. So you're talking about mental well-being for people in an abusive relationship, domestic abuse. We find that the more successful you are, and I keep on putting it in quote, the more you're likely to be abused and not talk about it. You find it easy to advise people on what to do and what not to do, but when it comes to yourself, you find that you don't even have people to talk to about this thing. Yes, so that's today's topic, and you can tell us your own experiences if you have any. I know I've been with a social path before. They are manipulative. They are absolutely manipulative. You don't know what you don't know what is really your decision and what isn't. That's how bad they are, and you find yourself on your own. It's just you and them. Cool. So yeah, okay. The other thing we want to know is we want to recognize our needs to make radical decisions. What are some of the things you need? We've talked about needs before. Here, life coaching does help. It's really important for you to know your needs because some people are different. Some people have the need to be loved, and it's just something that they can't live without, so they become needy and stuff. So it's very important to know your needs in life. Not everybody wants to be in a relationship. It's different for everybody. So when you understand yourself, what are your needs? Is it freedom? And this person who is being abusive is taking that away from you. Understand your needs, then you make right decisions that are based for you, because we are all different. We are all unique. What is good for you isn't good for the next person. And understand yourself. And if you understand yourself, you feel more empowered. You won't tolerate some things. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah, cool. So you empower yourself to make life-changing decisions. So you say, know what stage of life you are in. You are in. So if you're in your 20s, you understand that, okay, I'm in my 20s, I don't really care. I know I've got a long way to go. In your 30s, you start feeling scared. Oh my God, I need to settle down, and this guy is causing me trouble, but I still need to, I'll just get married anyway. And he's not good for you. This works both ways. I'm just talking from a woman's point of view. It works both ways. We can't pretend that it doesn't happen to men too. And then recognize your needs. How do you spell recognize? Recognize your needs, right? Cool. Recognize your needs. Some people have a need to be free. They want to be able to travel the world and do whatever they want most of the time. But if there is someone where they're feeling like, then it brings the bad side of them out. Yeah. And then we want to, okay, so we did talk about this: fix, flee, or build. So you have to make a decision on what you want to do. Do you want to stay and fix it? Do you want to flee? Or you're going to build your strength and stuff. So for the people who want to flee, you have to remember that it's not easy, and give yourself time. Be patient with yourself. It's not easy. The kind of pain you go through has been compared to mourning, bereavement and stuff. If you've lost somebody, the way you go through denial and stuff, you go through all those stages. So give yourself time to go through it. Yeah. So give yourself time and be patient with yourself. People might not do that for you. People might not be patient with you. They might think, oh, you could have just done this. You could have. So you have to be patient with yourself. Once you make a decision, stick to it and be patient with yourself. Give time. Give yourself time to heal. Give yourself time to go through all those things. Yeah, cool. So, what I want us to do now is, how are we going to stay resilient and positive? What are some of those things that you're going to do? What are some of those things that we ought to do? Resilient. Okay. So we need to look after ourselves. We need to eat well. We need to exercise, surround ourselves with right people, read the right books. As I said before, everything matters. You need support. If you need to be a professional support, do go for it. Yeah. Do make sure you go for it. To stay positive and resilient, you have to put in the work. Put in the work. And then the other thing you want to do is affirmation. We've spoken about affirmation a lot. Affirmation are that you remind yourself your worth, you remind yourself who you are. I am brave, I'm successful, I'm powerful. Remind yourself that, build that mental resilience to cope through life. So you need to affirm. And the other way you could do is write down your positive emotions. This one helps you focus on the nice things, focus on when things were good, when things were right, the things that made you happy. So write down positive emotions. Yeah. It helps you work through your emotions and understand yourself. Because some of us like bottling up things. It's not the right way to deal with anything. Absolutely not the right way. So yeah, write down positive emotions and focus on the positive things in life so that you keep on loving life. Keep on loving life. Yeah, cool. Any questions? Okay. Some people also like writing negative emotions as well, but focusing on the positive one. If that works for you, it's okay. You can write down negative emotions too, what you're feeling right now, what's happening right now to you. Then now go back to concentrating on the positive emotions. And then throughout the day, be aware of your emotions. Be aware throughout the day how you feel throughout the day. Yeah? Cool. So I think we don't have any questions, and I've covered what I wanted to talk about, at least most of it. Yeah, so yeah, look after yourself, exercise, be around people, don't stop being around people that matter to you. Yeah, not everybody matters. Some people just love it when you're going through things. So just don't worry about those ones. Worry about your people. Those are the ones you want to concentrate on. Eat well. Yeah. Yeah, that is it for today. Those are the things that I wanted to cover. Cool. Cool. I'll tell you about myself before I leave. So I'm this one person that can't stand any form of abuse, emotional, whatever, psychological, whatever kind of abuse. I don't wait until it becomes physical for me, and that's how I am. But like I said, we are all different, and you need to understand your own need. So for me, I've been in a relationship where the person used to get really mad and they'll hit the wall like that. And I'm like, if you can hit that wall like that, one day I'll be next to you and I'll be the one that gets hit. So I'm not waiting for that. So any moment he got angry and he would hit the wall, I'll run over to his parents. He will come and get me from there. I'm like, no, I'm not waiting for you to hit me one day. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. But that's me. That's me. I just believe that we need to be more assertive and let people know what they shouldn't get away with. Place the boundaries from the onset. Don't wait until things are bad. Place those boundaries. Know that no, boy, I'm not gonna let you hit me. You're not gonna ever hit me. The day you hit me is the day we leave. There's no compromise. Work on your emotions, I work on mine. Yeah, because you can't change somebody really. You really can't. So put the ground rules just before things get to that point. So yeah, I finished today's topic. We'll come back on Thursday. We'll still talk more on mental awareness, right? It's really important topic. People are still not comfortable talking about it, but we need to get there. We need to get there. We need to recognize it as a problem. As a problem. Guys don't get abused because they know it. Some don't even know. By the time they're being hit, it's something that has been ongoing. By the time something terrible happens and we can see, it means that it's been ongoing. The signs were there, the clues were there. And that's why I want you to notice what are your feelings during in this relationship, whatever it is it with your parents or your partner, whatever it is. Notice all those feelings that you go through. Notice how irritable you are, how angry you become. Are you just stop being attached? Are you feeling detached at this point? What are some of those feelings you're going through with this person? And ask yourself, is this pain worth the pleasure? Is it? Is that hitting worth the pleasure? Yeah, tough, but yeah, you got to sit down with yourself. The only person who can make that decision is you. Nobody else can make that decision for you. You can make that decision for yourself, and you've got to make it. If you're staying, you have to know how you're going to stay. What are the ground rules? What are the ground rules of staying? How are you going to work this? How we not? How we make sure that it doesn't get to this ever again? Tough, but it's got to be done. And like I said, be patient with yourself. Know that it will take time. Give time. Yeah, cool. I'll call it a day then. That's it for me. That's it for me. You have a good day. I'm seeing some people just joining right now. Okay, I am leaving because there are no questions. I've covered what I wanted to talk about. So thank you for watching and bye for now. Be good.